the dreamer Joseph, and the envy of his brothers. And it came to pass, in the ancient days, when the sun still gilded the tents of Jacob, that among his sons there was a young man of pure countenance and dreaming heart, illuminated by the Lord. His name was Joseph, son of Rachel, the most beloved of his father. And Jacob loved him with a singular love, for in him he saw the reflection of his own youth and the memory of the woman of his heart. And Jacob made for Joseph a coat of many colors, a garment that shone like the rainbow in the clouds after the rain, and because of it, his brothers envied him. For the coat was not merely cloth and thread, it was a sign of favor, a testimony of affection, and the hearts of his brothers burned like fire hidden beneath ashes. And Joseph dreamed glorious dreams. Yes, he dreamed that the sheaves in the field bowed before him, and that the stars of heaven paid him homage. And he told his dreams to his brothers, and their hatred grew, for they could not bear to hear that the youngest should be greater, nor that the son of love should inherit above the sons of strength. And one day, their father sent Joseph into the field to see how his brothers were tending the flock. And he went, with the innocence of those who know not evil, walking through hills and valleys, until he found them in Dothan. And when they saw him afar off, before he came near, they said to one another, Behold, the dreamer cometh. What does he hear? Now therefore, come, let us kill him, and see what will become of his dreams. But Reuben, the firstborn, sought to deliver him out of their hands, saying, Shed no blood. Cast him into this pit that is in the wilderness, and lay no hand upon him. And so they did. They took the coat of many colors that he wore, the symbol of his father's love, and tore it from him with the hatred that despises dignity. And they cast Joseph into the pit, an empty pit, where there was no water. And they sat down to eat bread, while their brother cried out from the depths of the earth. Oh, how cruel is envy! For it is like a poison that numbs the heart and extinguishes the light of brotherhood. It is a flame that consumes the bond of blood and turns love into thorns. And behold, as they ate, they lifted their eyes and saw a caravan of Ishmaelites coming from Gilead, with their camels bearing spices, balm, and myrrh. Then Judah said to his brothers, What profit is there if we slay our brother and conceal his blood? Come, let us sell him to these Ishmaelites, and let not our hand be upon him, for he is our brother, our own flesh. And they sold Joseph for 20 pieces of silver, and they watched him being taken away, bound toward Egypt, as a slave. And the desert kept the echo of his footsteps, and the wind carried away his tears. Then they took Joseph's coat, dipped it in the blood of a young goat, and sent it to Jacob, saying, We found this. See now whether it is your son's coat or not. And Jacob recognized it, and he tore his garments and wept bitterly, saying, Surely a wild beast has devoured him. Joseph is torn in pieces. But the Lord saw all from the heights of heaven, and even when men plot evil, God weaves a greater good. For the same Joseph who was cast into the pit would be lifted to a throne. The same who was sold as a slave would become governor in Egypt. And the same heart betrayed would become an instrument of salvation. Thus is the divine mystery. Envy casts into the pit, but the hand of God raises to the palace. Hatred sells the brother, but eternal love restores the bond. For man may plan wickedness, but God fulfills his purpose, and the promise never dies in the pit. If you enjoyed this biblical episode, leave us a like and subscribe to our channel. Surely this will help Vitrin Biblica bring new revelations.